Well, the humidity's still a factor on this fall afternoon, but no rain in the forecast. That's the good news as you look inside Everbank Stadium here in Jacksonville. Today we've got a Week 6 matchup for you here, as it'll be the Tennessee Titans taking on the Jacksonville Jaguars. Set to go now in Week 6 of the NFL season, and we are underway on EA Sports. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Let's go.
They'll run. This is Bashal Tilton. And he put up a good fight, but he's going to be taken down behind the line of scrimmage.
When people talk about plays being blown up, that's exactly what they're talking about. That's Exhibit A for physical play.
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Here's Lawrence. He gets it to Thomas. And he'll be out of bounds at the 25-yard line. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And that's going to set up a tough 3rd and 9. Lawrence will throw. He's got his running back out of the backfield. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially. So operating from Tennessee territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 47. And he's home here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. The Jaguars at 3-2, a game over 500 here to start the season. And they come in feeling pretty good after back-to-back victories, CD.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
From the 38 now, here's 2nd down and 2.
Hey, run.
They'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And he stopped after a gain of 1. Not enough. Still a yard to go on 3rd down.
A gain of a yard.
Well, this defense for the Titans, they played extremely well last week in the win over Atlanta.
This defense certainly has a lot to be proud of coming off of last week's game, because when you only give up 14 points in a contest, you give your team a great chance to win. The best defense in the league is usually going to average giving up 18, 19 points a game. So to be under that, a terrific achievement.
A 3rd down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Lawrence. And this one almost intercepted. Not a good throw there. Nearly an opening drive INT. You talk about this Titan defense. Right now in the National Football League, they're ranked number 18 against the pass.
With their lack of pass defense, they do make up for in run defense. They're a top 10 unit against the people trying to move the ball on the ground. This is a passing league. So there's a conundrum for them. How do they get better defending the pass?
They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming. Now Lawrence. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
They've converted twice on third down that drive already, but couldn't make it a third. We always talk about in-game adjustments. How about what the defense did there, able to shut them down on that attempt.
50-yard attempt.
And this will split the uprights. It's right down the middle. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line of the end zone. So this ball will come out to the 30 now. Looking to put a drive together.
Ready? Nice hiking, 18.
Working out of the gun here, Ward. A short throw taken in by Okonkwo. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And it'll bring up a second and short.
And his play caller does a nice job of giving him an easy throw to start this drive, and he takes advantage of it. The completion sets up a manageable second down.
Let's go now.
First run now for Kyren Williams. And some pretty strong running there. It's going to take this across the 50 and down to the 44. 13 yards is the pickup for Tennessee and a first down. This running game's so important for them, and they know that. It helped lead them to a victory last week when he was over 100 yards.
Let's face it, it's their identity, and that's what they want to play to. They want to be that team that runs the ball really well each and every week. And right now, we're seeing a pretty good pattern of that happening.
Looking right side, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Foyesade Oluokun. And the Jags will have solid field position here as they take over at their 45-yard line.
The Jaguars take over first and 10 at their own 45-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. They'll start following the interception in great field position at the 45. Thomas has got it. Complete. And a gain of 4 gets him right to the midfield stripe.
Oh, I see you nodding your head along with me, partner, because it's pretty obvious what they were trying to do there on the drag route. With his speed, they're hoping he can turn the corner and maybe take this to the house. But that was excellent work defensively to make sure once he caught it, he wasn't going anywhere.
From midfield now, Lawrence. Now he's going to step up and run. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here, he throws it away, and now it's third. You talk about this Titan defense. This unit currently 7th in the NFL, Charles, in stopping the run.
Most of their challenges have come in the passing game because against the run, they've been pretty darn good. Now you've got to figure out a way to slow down those receivers before they get downfield and maybe make a few more plays on the ball when it's in the air.
Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass.
Hey, Lion. Hey, injured pitch.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Excellent play there on 3rd down. Give them 25 yards. They had to settle for 3 last drive, hoping this second go-around ends in 6. In good position, 1st and 10. Now Lawrence. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. Here's 2nd and 10.
Hey. Done. It says up. 11, and 11.
Lawrence. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. A big play that time on the catch and run. And it'll give him a fresh set of downs.
Here we go.
Tootin trying to get to the goal line, but he's going to be stopped just short at the 1. And that one was relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you get multiples. What I always love on these offsides is when each side points at the other. Hey, you did it. No, you did it. They deciphered that one correctly.
On red.
They'll try to run this one in. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. From back at the 4, here's 2nd and goal.
4-yard line.
30 left.
Now Lawrence to throw. Got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Jaguars. A great effort there. His 2nd touchdown on the season. As his guys are able to extend their lead. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead grows to 10-0.
Jaguars 10. Titans nothing. Logan Cook.
So an early 10-0 lead for them now as they kick it away. And he's going to be taken down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. 10-0 the score after 1 on EA Sports.
Okay, ready?
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown, so decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan?
Chinwe Deacon, 74 yards. And the Titans are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And that'll cut it to 3 at 10-7.
Titans 7. Jake Bailey set to kick off.
Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34.
Ready, set.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And Charles, these early season in-division games are always interesting because you're still kind of figuring yourself out, but you want to know as much as you can about the opponent, especially when it's a division matchup. So I'm curious to see how the rest of this one plays out.
Yeah, that's a good point because they're still trying to work things out. They don't know everything about their own team, let alone trying to figure out their opponent. But you've got to do both on the fly, don't you? While the game's being played, figure it out both ways and try and find a way to win.
Right back to him on first down. There he goes, right side. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Bashaw Tootin, his 8th rushing touchdown of the year. And the Jaguars are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point hung the upright a bit, but he gets it to go. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
Ready, play.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go.
Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last time that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now second down and 22 yards to go. Throwing now, Ward. Over the middle, he has Okonkwo.
I know sometimes we can get fooled when we watch him make catches, as we just saw him do there, because he really looks like a wide receiver the way he goes about his business.
Yeah, 230, 240 range.
Yeah, not super huge. Maybe not counted on to be that inline point-of-attack blocker that we used to have in the good old days. But you can flex him out. You can run wide receiver routes with him. You can make him a primary target, and that's how he'll shred a defense.
This one swung out to Williams. And I don't think he got there, no. He's short by maybe a foot, maybe. Call it 4th and inches.
Well, it wasn't a big strike, but that completion put them in really great range. What do we have now, 4th and inches?
Yeah, it's not more than a half a foot.
You know what I would do here?
You would always go for it.
I'm one of those guys.
19,
They run. It's Williams. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside.
A gain of 13 yards. And the Titans first down.
The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on first down.
Come on. Ready?
And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
They suspected it was a power play up the middle coming at them, and boy, were they right. That defense got downhill in a hurry and limited them to just a couple on first down.
Ready up.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's a 2nd and 8.
Ready?
Throwing is Ward. Okonkwo holds it in left side. 3rd catch of this first half for him, and this one is a first down.
Many different ways to create space, but on that play, he did it with that big, wide body of his. Didn't get a whole lot of yardage on the play, but it did what it was supposed to. Picked up a first down.
Hawk 70.
Well, the humidity still a factor on this fall afternoon, but no rain in the forecast. That's the good news as you look inside Everbank Stadium here in Jacksonville. Today we've got a Week 6 matchup for you here, as it'll be the Tennessee Titans taking on the Jacksonville Jaguars.
Set to go now in Week 6 of the NFL season, and we are underway on EA Sports. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Let's go.
The first carry now. This is Williams. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the game's first play. And it's 2nd down now.
At the 35-yard line.
Press on leading. 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers, 70, 20.
Now Ward. That's complete to DK. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45.
It's a gain of 11.
An 11-yard pickup for the Titans and a 1st down.
First down. A gain of 11 on the play. 1st down, Tennessee.
19, tag, 20.
Here's Ward. This one caught by Ridley. Will go down as a gain of 6, and it'll be 2nd down.
This defense for the Jags, they were fantastic a week ago in that win over Houston.
Yeah, they gave up 17 points, but that's what you would consider a goal for each and every defense, because if you give up 17 points a game all year long, you're thinking you're going to be a playoff team because you expect your offense to score more than that. That's what you're looking for. Room to improve, of course, but I have to say a very solid performance.
A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down. He was solid last week, over 100 yards in their victory on the ground. They want to get that going again.
Absolutely. What they also understand is that from week to week, it's not necessarily the same, but they want it to be, right? What they saw last week on the ground, they want to see in this game as well.
Throw right side, caught by Ridley. Well, he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. That's good for a 1st down, his 2nd catch of the opening drive.
That early game script that they drew up is working pretty well here on this 1st drive. Already in field goal range, Charles knocking on the door of the red zone.
You know, Brandon, when we met with the coaching staff, they kind of predicted that they would come out firing like this. I think you and I were a little skeptical that it'd be this easy, but they certainly knew what they were doing in scouting, in preparation, and understanding what their team was capable of.
Dragon 60, ready?
To throw, here's Ward. Throw left side complete. That's Williams. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down with a nice little gain.
And I like the idea here. Get the ball in his hands, even if it's in the passing game. 3 catches a week ago, and he does a nice job here to pick up yardage.
From the 21, here's 2nd and 2.
60 by 60.
They go back to the ground with Williams. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down.
And Brandon, you know that expression? He just does what he does. It sounds trite, doesn't it? But in this case, it's perfectly apt. This is one of the better runners in the NFL. And all he does is just find avenues, find ways to pick up key 1st downs and big runs.
That's caught left side by Eilmanner. And he's got this inside the 10 to the 9 before he's out of bounds. So the completion good for 7 there. And that'll make it 2nd down.
Let's go now.
They fake the handoff. Now Ward.
And he will score. Touchdown, Titans. Calvin Ridley, his second touchdown on the season.
And the Titans are on the board first here this afternoon. Extra point by Patterson, up and good.
And it's now a 7-0 game.
Jake Bailey set to kick off.
Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. Able to slither by.
And able to break this out all the way to the 38-yard line. Great return.
Their own 38-yard line.
Very good starting field position for the Jaguars offense as they come up 1st and 10 at their 38. They'll start this drive out on the ground. Nowhere to go that time. He maybe got a yard up to the 40.
This a 2nd and 8.
Hey, kill.
Looking to throw, Lawrence.
Open out on the left side. This is Cole.
Now following the completion, we're going to get a stoppage here for an injury. Hopefully, obviously nothing serious here. Medical staff, though, going to take a peek, and we'll take a break. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks.
Hey, Soko.
Here's Lawrence to throw. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have a Jags first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
That's good.
Plenty of things to talk about here, partner, but to me, their defense gave up a touchdown on the first drive. How about how they're responding, coming back? That's a big 3rd down pickup to keep their drive alive.
And tough sledding. They'll get maybe a yard. Stop short of the 45.
The Jaguars at 3-2, a game over 500 here to start the season. And they come in feeling pretty good after back-to-back victories, CD.
And they were able to tough it out last week, a close one-score game. And those are the kind of wins that pull you together as a team because everyone gains confidence and they feel like they can continue to get better.
Line of scrimmage, the 36 on 2nd and 8.
Let's go.
Here's Lawrence.
Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Thomas.
Hang on now. We're going to pause here. We've got an injured player. While they come out and take a look at him, we will step aside for just a moment. Out of the gun, it's Lawrence.
And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete.
Partner, I came into this game eager to see how they would hold up in man coverage. And on that play, they held up quite well.
Now it's 2nd and 10.
Hey, live.
Back to the ground with Etienne. And a hard-working run here as he's got it inside the 20, down to the 17.
11 yards there for Jacksonville and a first down as well. A CD a lot of times like to separate speed and quickness, and they've got a back that's both. We know that he's fast in the open field, but, man, his first step is so quick, too.
It is something, isn't it? Because you think of that type of speed getting to the perimeter and turning upfield, But also, when you run those inside runs, he can get into the secondary so fast, the linebackers don't have a chance to react.
And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down.
Bobby Okereke making that tackle. But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
Lawrence will throw.
To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Quarterbacking 101. Never force the ball into double coverage, especially not this close to the goal line. The windows are so tight, you just don't want to force it in there because it could be tipped up and picked off.
After an incomplete pass on second down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. Back to throw. Lawrence.
Screenplay. Here's Etienne.
And he takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville.
Travis Etienne.
A 15-yard touchdown grab.
And the Jags respond to that opening drive touchdown with one of their own.
To try here for the extra point. It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the first quarter, and we're tied 7-7.
Logan Cook to kick off for the Jaguars.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away.
The Titans take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive.
So both of these teams, Charles, coming off touchdowns now, but this offense, they just had to stand on the sideline, watch their opponent author a really impressive drive to reach the end zone.
Yeah, and I think you're not telling yourself the truth if you don't think there's some one-upsmanship going on right now, because they just had their touchdown answered by a drive of double-digit plays that also found the end zone. Now they want to do something even more impressive to answer that one.
And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down.
Ready, go!
Ward.
And this is going to be intercepted. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
Excellent play there, CD, on the pick six. And I think were they a nickel? Did they have an extra DB out there?
Yeah, Brandon, I think they went standard nickel, not the Buffalo, as teams like to call it, meaning 3 safeties for big nickel. They just wanted to take away the quarterback's throwing lanes, and that's exactly what they did, and came through with a big-time pick six.
Extra point right down the middle. And that makes the score 14-7. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away.
Jaquan Jackson on the return. The Titans take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go.
Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick six, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick six and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
Through one quarter, 14-7 our score.
Ready, break!
first down carry. It's Williams.
And it'll work down inside the 45.
If you're a coach, you'll absolutely take that run every time on first down because it really sets you up to go in a number of directions here on second.
Ready.
2nd and 5.
Come 19. Come 19.
To throw is Ward. That's into the hands of Iowa.
And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
And the Titans first down. A gain of 14. And the Titans first down.
Ready. Let's go.
Play action now. Ward. A short throw taken in by Conklin.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
He's down inside the 10 to the 8, and it comes on a gain of 8.
Even though they gave up more than they wanted to on that play, it actually illustrates how well they bottled him up throughout the game because that was his longest run of this contest.
Ball at the 8 here for 2nd and a yard, maybe a touch less.
Ready.
Play action. It's Ward. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. He throws it on the move, but can't connect as that falls incomplete.
Well, nearly another interception there. That would have been 2 drives in a row with a pick. He's got to start taking care of the ball way better than what we're seeing.
Interestingly, that throw was probably worse than the one he threw the interception on last drive, but fell incomplete. They'll try and run for it. Here's Williams. And he has the first down before he's tackled at the 5. They're able to convert with a gain of 4.
That's another
3rd and 1, partner. No need to be fancy there. Just use some force and move forward and pick up the first down.
Looking to throw. More. The quick slant caught. Touchdown. Calvin Ridley. His 2nd touchdown of the game, his 3rd on the year. And the Titans are an extra point away from drawing level.
Extra point by Patterson, up and good.
And we are tied at 14.
Jake Bailey set to kick off.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away.
Now couldn't take the chance. This will be returned from the goal line. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. There have been points on the board. We just saw back-to-back touchdown drives. I love it. I'm high-fiving our statistician, Christian McLeod, and you're angry. You're a defensive guy.
If you met one of my defensive coordinators, God rest his soul, I'm surprised he isn't in this booth right now wanting to really take you on. This is not football the way he sees it. He wants a good old-fashioned kicking game, defense, field position, and we're getting an up-and-down-the-field game here.
I'll take him. Where's his tombstone?
Boot Hill, baby.
So the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14.
And this throw incomplete. Now the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down.
It's now 3rd down. And
Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact, but in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well. Incomplete.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He'll try and do this himself. And he'll just toss it away. So he throws it away, and that brings up 4th down.
That could be the stop this defense needed to get them back on track. They've been pretty well dissected by the offense here in the first half. After that possession, now they know that they can compete with this offense.
The Cook now on to punt as he gets this one away.
With it is Jackson. Nice job on the return there, 16 yards. And it'll be Titan football.
Titans take over 1st and 10 at their own 41-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Chargers defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
So in Jacksonville territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 down at the 33.
Off the play fake, Ward. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
He shook his head right when he released that throw. He knew it was going to be a little off target.
Yeah, the excitement got him on that one. Wasn't able to control the fact the receiver was open, and it would have been an easy throw.
Second and 10.
The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter.
Okay, break.
2nd and 10 from the 33-yard line.
Ready. Ready, ready.
Ward now working out of the gun.
And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 19. The Titans get 14 yards there and move the chains as well.
So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20.
Here we go. Set. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal.
Back to throw again. That is caught inside the 5. And into the end zone for a Tennessee touchdown.
Chimere Dike
from 19 yards away.
And the Titans have taken the lead. Extra point by Patterson, up and good.
And the lead is now 21-14.
Bailey set to kick off.
Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. They'll look for a drive to tie this up, down 21-14 as they have it 1st and 10. And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. 1:58 left to play till we hit halftime. A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13.
Now Lawrence.
Man open left side is Brown. They'll give him 4 yards there. And that brings up 3rd and a full 10 yards.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line. But once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
Now Lawrence to throw.
Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. A misconnection there. He's hit on just 50% of his passes thus far. That's not where you want to be.
Now you see the evolution of the game. You go back to the quarterbacks of old, 50% would be terrific because they threw the ball downfield almost every time they threw it. Now with the short passing game, you should be above 60% just to be in the average range.
At their own 24-yard line.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. Still more than a minute to go, so there is time if they want to mount something here.
Not only time, but they have 3 timeouts at their disposal as well, so that changes everything that you're doing here. Without those timeouts, you can only work the sidelines, hoping to get out of bounds. Here, the middle of the field's still available because you can call timeout and regroup.
Options galore here, second and a few inches. Throwing now, Ward. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself.
Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime.
That's good for Titans. First down. A gain of 26 yards.
Here we go. Here we go.
First down, Titans.
Viking 18. Ready.
Now we give up the middle to Williams. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down.
At the 41-yard line.
18, 5-2.
Throwing is Ward.
Over the middle, that's caught by Ridley. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. Now Tennessee going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
A yard all they need, but it's 3rd down.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. 70 Timberwolves. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. 19 tight, 19 tight. Let's go.
Now Ward.
Jaguar pressure on a Jaguar sack. Now the Jags will use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half.
And the punter Bailey on now as he sends this one away.
And a great job here. This is going to turn out to be a beauty. This is marked down at about the 3-yard line.
That punt was near perfection as it checked up inside the 5-yard line. You never know where these things are going to go, do you?
No, what was it? You got a John Heisman quote about that,
yeah,
right?
He said the football is roughly a prolate spheroid, which means it's going to bounce funny, and you never know where it's going to end up.
The Jaguars now will use the last of their timeouts.
So as they talk it over, we step aside.
Well, if you do read man coverage, Brandon, the drag route's a pretty good one to run against it because you're running away from people on it.
Now 2nd and 9.
Hey, Lion. Go. Hey, son.
Lawrence.
Is incomplete.
And they're not going to go quietly into this halftime break. They know they're in for a fight, so they're trying to make every possession count. They took the big shot there, but it winds up incomplete.
Ready.
They'd like to avoid punting from their own end zone so they could use something here on 3rd down. This time they stay on the ground. Now the Titans will use their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. Here's Logan Cook now as he's on to punt for Jacksonville. And he gets it away, a directional kick going toward the sideline. Yeah, not a great one there. Out of bounds in the air. And the offense is going to be set up already in enemy territory inside the 45.
Pat the 60.
Here's Ward. Short throw taken in by Okonkwo.
And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion, and that'll bring up second down. And he hits the upland, but it caroms in anyway. With plenty of distance there as he banks it in. And that will extend their lead even further.
So time enough for a kickoff here. 5 seconds remaining in this first half. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
At their own 19-yard line.
And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports.
Jake Bailey set to kick off.
The Jaguars with work to do. They trail here as we are back underway on EA Sports.
And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive.
And they're still very much in this game, although they do trail. What's the game plan, Charles, for the second half?
It might be a little counterintuitive because most people will think losing equals passing the ball more, but I'd establish the running game. They kind of went away from it in the first half. I think if they get back in balance, it'll help them when they put the ball back in the air.
Rip, 23. Son, great job.
Etienne up the middle.
Found a little room there as he's up to about the 37. That's going to be a 6-yard gain. It leaves him with third down and just a yard to go.
He hadn't had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end.
11, Agate. Hey,
now Lawrence. Well, this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on third down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
It's now 4th down.
Oh, I thought he had that one, and that was nearly a big third down conversion to give this drive some life. Instead, they're on the spot and help separate the receiver from the ball.
Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. Still just the third quarter, but they've got to make something happen. I think they know that. They're going for it on 4th.
Here we go.
And they'll try and throw forward with Lawrence.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Titans, they've got the football back, and they've got it in great field position. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. They try the left side here with Williams. And his rough afternoon continues. He's going nowhere again. No gain on the play. It'll be second down.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the third quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
And they get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28.
Nice play call, a little bit of play action right there. If you can get those linebackers to freeze for just a split second, that's usually all the room you need in order to get it to your tight end.
On third down, here's Williams. And Williams is going to be stopped short of the yellow line. He did not get there. Call it no gain that time, and they're going to be left looking up at a 4th and 1.
They'll try and throw for it with Ward. Oh, and that is incomplete.
The Titans try it, but ultimately they fail on 4th down. And that will force a turnover on downs. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. We have not seen much on offense here from either side these last few drives. We've hit a wall, so to speak.
And have hit it hard, haven't we? Because the defenses right now, they seem to be a step ahead, don't they? Beating them to the point of attack, beating them to the punch. These offensive guys, they're tinkering like crazy. What's it going to take to get back on track?
Yeah, both sides searching for adjustments.
13, Lou.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Lawrence. This will be caught by Brown. 7 yards there and a 1st down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
From the shotgun, Lawrence. Now he'll tuck this and run.
Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call. Now they were looking to throw, holding on the big right tackle.
It's real simple, partner. Keep your hands inside in the chest area. You're probably okay. You get it out on the shoulders, get them wide. Usually going to pick up a holding call.
Straight ahead, ETN.
And unable to get downhill there, so take this up to about the 37.
Well, obviously, they would have at least liked to have gotten back to the original line of scrimmage. Instead, now, they're dealing with 2nd and long.
I thought they would have passed it after the penalty. Probably wish they would have now. A hole to dig out of here. 2nd and 17.
On red. Hey, Soko.
Looking to throw, Lawrence.
The throw taken in by Cole.
It's so important to tackle well against these guys. But you and I both know that's easier said than done. When the guy you're trying to tackle looks like this guy.
And it's usually going to take more than one man to get him down, and it did right there.
Red on red. Here we go.
From the gun, it's Lawrence. He'll get this out to Tootin.
Room here to run. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 26. But forget the run on 3rd and 1. They shock the D and rip off a pretty big play.
1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Hey, I'm gun.
Here's Lawrence. Drops it underneath for Tootin.
And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. Give him back-to-back catches now. That one for 16 and another 1st down.
Just picking up yardage in bunches here these last few plays. They have moved right down the field, and just like that, they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal.
1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. And they go the wrong way on this one. Losing yardage back at the 12. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down.
The short field shrinks even more with the type of bodies they brought in on that play. Those extra tight ends, they weren't able to secure their blocks, and that one ended up going backwards.
Hey, Kill. Soko, say hi. Go, let's go. Silver.
Here's Lawrence to throw.
This is caught.
And he'll get positive yardage there as he'll be touchdown.
Even against double coverage, he found enough of an opening for a noticeable gain. 2 guys on him, yet he finds a way to uncover downfield for the completion.
This defense hasn't let him in yet. They'll need to stiffen here. 3rd and goal from the 2.
Lawrence will throw.
Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. Boy, it's such a good drive. You'd hate to have it end in 3. Do you think about going for it?
Absolutely. I mean, the fact that they've moved the ball so well should lead you to the decision that maybe we should go for it right here. Also, as a head coach, show some confidence in your team. Let them know you think they can go get it.
Can this defense hold them out? Here we go now. 4th and goal from the 2. Operating from the gun. Lawrence. And they hit him as he throws, as this one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete. They try to throw on 4th and goal from the 2. And instead of having a one-score game, they'll remain 2 scores down. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. They've got the lead here getting late into the 3rd quarter. And the passing game for them, it's been terrific. We've seen that. But the rushing, it's intercepted. Who's trying to get it to Ridley? And they've got it just 2 yards away from the end zone. They'll have it 1st and goal here from the 2-yard line.
They'll take over 1st down and goal at the 2-yard line.
Suddenly it's 1st and goal after the interception. A quick change in the situation here. They'll try to run this one in. Nothing doing there. They're going to wind up holding him at the 2. 3 quarters in the books. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Jacksonville. It's Jaguar football, but a little work to do for them. They trail here as we start the 4th. Second and goal, and they will try again from the 2-yard line.
13, Luke. Hey, Soko, so hot.
He'll try again. And this time he is into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown. No success on 1st down. He couldn't get any yardage. They give it to him again, and he finds the end zone.
Sometimes it just has to be persistence, doesn't it? And you know who else helps with that? Offensive line. After a team's been stuffed, the last thing they want to do is go to a different play call. They want to come back and do it again and show that they can dominate the line of scrimmage.
Logan Cook to kick off for the Jaguars.
After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away.
The Titans take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. I'm curious to see, Charles, about the play calling on this drive. Last time out, the interception that led to a touchdown. Here we are. I mean, very close, one-score game.
Man, if I'm a defender, I'm actually chirping.
Touchdown, Titans! Elliott 65 yards. And the Titans use the big play to extend their 4th quarter lead. Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And his guys will take a 10-point lead.
21. Jake Bailey set to kick off.
Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown.
And the returner down to a knee, and this will come out to the 30-yard line.
35-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive.
Well, that last touchdown we just saw, what an important one. Now it's back to a 2-score deficit for this crew as they take the field here, and they are in desperate need of finding the end zone.
And he just gets rid of it, throws it away. A wise move there, looked like nobody open, now 2nd down.
One thing you always worry about when he breaks the pocket is he going to take off with it? That time, the pressure was starting to close in, and he's just got to throw this one away.
Out of the gun, it's Lawrence. Finding ETN here, catching it on the out route.
And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. A gain there of 21 yards.
Well, every drive from here out is definitely crucial and critical. They know that they need to get at least 3 here to get it back to a one-score game. But I can't imagine that in their huddle that they're thinking at all about getting a field goal. They want to get into the end zone and then try to get the ball back again.
A gain of 3, 2nd down.
Not a huge carry there on first down, but not all of them will be. But still, all in all, a positive play for the offense. It's all about picking up at least a few to set up what you're going to do here on second down.
Center. Here we go.
From the 41,
Lawrence finds Juden out of the backfield.
and he's taken down inside the 30. The Jags picking up the first down there, a gain of 12.
Jaguars, first down.
Red on the red.
First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Throwing quickly, that's caught by Brown out wide. So the completion good for just 3. And it's second down. They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of until they stop him, why not go back to him? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
Play action. It's Lawrence. Now he's going to step up and run. And this will be well too low for him to bring in. It's incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield.
And he will get this into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown.
Travis Etienne,
His second touchdown of the afternoon.
and the Jaguars have made it a one-score game again here in the fourth.
Extra point splits the uprights. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter.
Jaguars 28. Logan Cook to kick off for the Jaguars.
After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
The Titans take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. Their lead back down to 1 score after the touchdown a moment ago. First down's a must on this drive as they start out here first and 10. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time.
To throw, here's Ward. A short throw taken in by Okonkwo.
And he's able to get this one up to his 30 before he's out of bounds.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion that would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him up to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
And they pick up the first down there with a gain of 4.
And that pickup of a first down, that's going to leave a mark because they really needed to stop them there, didn't they?
So frustrating. Defensively, you're a play away from getting that football back here down late. Tough.
Now they've got to find a way to create a turnover or a takeaway. Otherwise, this one will probably get away from them.
So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33.
Let's go.
Now a 10th carry. Here's Williams. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled.
41 yards rushing for him now on what was his 10th carry of the ball game.
I guess he was saving his best for last, so to speak. Longest run of the day coming here in the fourth quarter right there.
And that type of run makes for a better night for him and his teammates, doesn't it? To be able to produce this late in the game can lead to some big smiles and satisfaction in the locker room after this one's over.
Ready.
A couple of first downs on the drive already, as they'll go from the 47 now on first down.
Come on. 19 Lions. 60 Eagles.
Ward. That'll be complete to Okonkwo.
It'll be a gain of 5, and it'll be second down.
It's
Nice rhythm throw there on first down. He located his tight end, made it a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he could break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage.
From the 47, it's 2nd and 5.
18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. Let's go.
To throw is Ward.
Now look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Darnell Savage.
And the Jaguars are right back in this football game.
The Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own 39-yard line.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive.
A golden opportunity for them now following the interception. They need to try to at least get 3. Obviously, a touchdown puts them in a much more secure position.
Looking middle, and that's complete. Oh, the gain of 3 on the play. And that will bring up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 43-yard line.
Now Lawrence.
And a quick throw here, that's complete.
I always laugh when people say, what's the toughest route to defend? Not like any of them, especially if it's a good receiver. That makes things very difficult. But when you're running a drag route, something short, shallow, going through defenders, using guys almost as screens in order to get open, that makes things tough for guys trying to get to the football.
3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the 4th.
47-yard line.
Plenty of time and 2 timeouts still at their disposal. 1st and 10 here. Now Lawrence to throw.
Trying to lay one up deep. And they say it's caught. Touchdown, Jaguars. A big play there. His first touchdown on the year.
And the Jaguars have taken a 4th quarter lead.
Might be seeing that one on the highlight shows tonight. The home run ball here in the 4th quarter to take the lead.
There's nothing like being aggressive, preaching that to your team, and then following through. All the way through. Go ahead and throw one more up there. Why not?
Been a great game, and we are not done yet.
After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away.
The Titans take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10.
Go!
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down.
Now you're right on the edge of field goal range. You've still got time, but get up to the line of scrimmage and get set.
He's back to throw.
This one swung out to Williams.
And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
It drives some people crazy to see those short throws underneath. They've got to find a way to gash the defense downfield.
Here we go. 60 by 50.
Back to throw.
That's complete to DK.
And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 25-yard line. Now a timeout called for by the offense as they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game.
2 timeouts still available in this final minute. It's 1st and 10 now.
Back to throw.
Short throw taken in by Conquo.
Now Tennessee going to use the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in the 4th.
21-yard line.
Ready, set.
2nd and 6 coming up.
Let's go now. 18. Ready.
They'll look to throw.
That's into the hands of Iomanner. And he's going to get out of bounds with the first down. So an ideal set of circumstances there. They move the chains, and they save that final timeout.
First down. First and goal at the 5-yard line.
Step it in. 60 Eagles. 19.
He'll look to throw. He takes it across for the touchdown, and they've taken the lead late in the final minute of the fourth. Wow. Wow.
Extra point by Patterson, up and good.
So it's now a 3-point game here in the closing stages, as a field goal now can only tie it.
Jake Bailey set to kick off.
Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown.
Taking it about the 1. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
At their own 23-yard line.
Ready up.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here.
Hey, easy. Route prep. Stay right open. Hey, go. Hot.
Throwing now, Lawrence.
And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. The way he's throwing the football today, almost a surprise when he doesn't complete a pass like happened there, but he needs a few more to get his guys downfield.
Well, the way he's thrown it leads him to believe that he's going to get those completions. And that means the guys going after passes, they'll run even harder because they expect it as well.
And this is not going to be what they needed. They get a few here, but now 3rd down as the clock runs.
Now the Jags will use the second of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in this football game.
This definitely 4-down territory at this point, but a critical 3rd down here.
Think right. Hey, kill.
Here's Lawrence. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And they will get the conversion on 3rd down, but the clock, a more pressing factor.
The Jaguars now will use the last of their timeouts. That'll be their 3rd and final stoppage here as we step aside.
Hey,
Lawrence. Now he'll tuck this and run. He'll get this off to Etienne.
And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
They come up now on 2nd and 2.
Hey, Lion. This is us. Here we go.
Back to throw. Lawrence. That's caught. It's Travis Hunter.
And he is out of bounds inside the 35. And he did exactly what they needed him to do, Charles. Got out of bounds. They have no timeouts.
And they knew that before the play even began. Still executed it. How many times have we seen it happen where you know it, yet a guy's still looking for a timeout or trying to stay in bounds? He got it done.
Here's 1st down.
Red. Done. This is hot. 11. Silver.
Again, it's Lawrence. Now he's going to step up and run.
Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a 1st down. Well done.
Well, how about keeping your head about you in this situation? No more timeouts. Finds a way to get out of bounds. Now they can breathe a little bit as they contemplate what to do on the next down.
Ready. Lisa 24.
A final shot now for Lawrence.
And that is going to be incomplete. Boy, they got tip they were looking for but couldn't secure it, and this one's over.
Well, this fan base on the losing side, Charles, they're going to be talking about this one for a while. They ultimately decided to try to come up with a touchdown on that last play when all they needed was the field goal to force overtime.
Yeah, and the reasoning behind it, that's what we're all waiting to hear, because sometimes there's things that we don't see on the surface. Did the coach feel like, if he tied the game, they couldn't go any farther, they had too many injuries? I'm not sure what was going on there, but I'm with you. I'm stunned they didn't try and kick the field goal there.
So for Tennessee, they climb back to 500 now at 3 up and 3 down. And they'll get another road date next week. Meanwhile, for the Jaguars, the loss here will move them back to 500 at 3 and 3. And they'll look to get back in the winning column next week as they head to Foxborough to face off against the New England Patriots. So for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Next game, guess what? Charles and I will be here again. It's the NFL.